Hi, kindergarten. Today in class we learned a brand new string. Do you remember that? It's called the A string, otherwise known as our sissy string, and it is right next to the skinny baby E string. So right next to the baby string is our sissy string, the A string. Now, your practice assignment was pages 10 and page 11. Page 10 is a review of the E string that we've already learned, but page 11 is the page that has the new string. So, let's go ahead and look at page 11 together. Now, remember, when we play this sissy string, we want to make sure that our bow is playing only the sissy string. We don't want it to be playing the baby string at the same time. This is the sound that we don't want. See how I was playing two strings at once? We don't want that. We want only the sissy string to be played. So only the A. You may need to practice just playing that A string all by itself a few times before you actually play the violin songs. That's okay. Play it as many times as you like. Just get used to the sound of the A string. Now, if your bow keeps bumping into the baby string, a problem might be that you have not raised your elbow enough. So, when we play our baby E string, our elbow can stay sort of low, but when we play our A string, we have to raise our elbow up a little bit so that it tips our bow. That way it's tipped over to the A string and only plays the A string, okay? So practice the A string just a few times before you play page 11. Now, let's take a look at the very first song on page 11. This one has only the A note, but it also threw in a few rests. So here's how the first song is gonna sound. A, shh. A, shh. A, shh. All right, now let's play it on our violins. So remember, you have your chin over there on the chin rest. You're holding your violin shoulder. You're holding your bow correctly. And remember to tip your elbow up a little bit. That way it tips your bow over to the A string. And now let's play the first line together. 1, 2, ready, play. A, shh. A, shh. A, shh. There's the first line. Now let's look at the next song. This one, they've thrown in some rests in some tricky places. So we have to be sure we have our eye on this line to make sure we're not running through any rests. Here's how it's gonna sound. A, shh, A, shh, A, shh, A, shh, A, shh, A, shh. Now, if you want to sing these lines with me before you play them, that'll make playing it even easier for you. Now, let's lift up our violins on our shoulders, set our chins on the chin rest, hold the violin by its shoulder. Make sure you're holding your bow correctly. Tip your bow elbow up. Make sure your bow is just on your A string. Now let's play this second song together. 1, 2, ready, play. A, shh. Now there's one more song on page 11, but I've helped you with the first two, and that third one's going to be your homework. I want to see if you can learn how to play that one on your own. We've run over it in class, but let me hear you practice it on your own and come back to class next week, and we'll see how it goes. Have a good day, kindergarten, and good luck practicing.